Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Welcome to the non-Greg Sterlace show, except only the substitute. Only the substitutes. I am your host, the Pamazon. There's tons of people here. I'm not sure who's coming up next on the Chiron. Oh, it is your co-host, the Rock
Man
Nuts.
Nuts.
Rock Nuts.
Her name is Rock Nuts.
You already know. Your boy is back.
Nuts.
He's back.
I'm back with Dudley chilling.
Sizzle.
For
And
shizzle.
the hizzle. And here is our musical guest, the Left Hand of Darkness. Left Hand of Darkness. And he will be playing some infringement shows, which he'll tell you in a second. We're waiting for... Is the next Chiron up? Let's see.
The
Here we
green
go.
swing.
We got the green swing back from California. Here they come. Right back where they started from.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
All right.
Good evening,
Oh,
friends.
yeah, don't forget
And
the duck.
Dudley, who is hiding my gross plague me.
Yeah.
All right, Green Schwinn, you saw what he's doing. You have some questions for him because I know what he's doing
Yeah.
because I've seen him play and I've questioned him. But I think it's more interesting for people.
I have so many questions.
who don't know what that thing
Like-
is and stuff.
The deep string, the thick one, looks like it's in the middle. So, does it just tune going outward the same way in each direction or something? I've never seen that before.
It's what you've got here is you've got the lowest string in the middle, which
Yeah.
is open is B flat, and then it's ascending fifths from there, and then the octave crossing over is like here, and then you go ascending fourths up on the melody strings. There's no like weird intervals. You can kind of move the same chord shapes, triads and such
Right.
on the strings, and it's interesting, but you play it like a percussion instrument. It's more like a piano than an electric guitar, but it has, guitar pickups, and you plug it into a guitar amp.
That's got to be helpful that it doesn't have any thirds.
There's the minor third, especially for soloing, it sort of changes up the pentatonic scale a little bit, but
Yeah.
it makes it just even more blocky than it already is. And if you want to play like minor scales or harmonic minor or something, it's you just.
Yeah.
And what is it called?
This is the crappy touch style guitar, and it's tuned.
Well, why don't you pick it up and show it in the camera?
Yeah.
Yes,
Let's
we
see the
cannot
crappy
see
touch
it.
style guitar.
Here it is. Here. Oh,
Made from reclaimed wood.
yeah. This
Dudley knows all the facts.
particular
He just doesn't let everyone know
instrument was made entirely of recycled wood. Some of the wood
I'm
came
going
out
to
of the
recycle some beer.
dumpster, the Martin Guitar Factory dumpster, the sides of the body, and I don't know what else, but there's, there might even be like a shipping pallet in there somewhere.
Do you know when it was made?
It was made out of brown wood.
Brown
Exactly, brown wood. I had this instrument built for me
Oh, it's a
in
custom thing.
2000. Okay, don't fall. All right, I had this
Wow.
instrument built for me in 2008.
Yeah. How giant would your hands need to be to do a bar chord with that?
Well, you don't really play it that
Yeah.
way.
It'd have to be big.
My hands are pretty big,
Yeah, that looks pretty right. Demonstration.
My tiny hands.
but my fingers aren't like overly long. And I have a 12 string, and I can't play it the same way that I play the 10 string. And the
Tiny
inches,
hands.
the neck is only like probably maybe a half-inch wider, and I had to change the whole way that I play it because it's only a half-inch wider.
You had this made, so did you start doing those type of tapping techniques from keyboard, or did
no,
you learn
I
guitar first or
I
something?
purchased an actual Chapman stick back in 1982.
What's a Chapman stick?
Oh, it was made by Emmett Chapman.
Can
He had-
Dudley throw
Okay.
a picture up of a Chapman stick or no? Should we not do that?
Yeah, it's
It's
Well, take
basically
too
the
long.
same thing.
Yeah,
without
but he
looking like a
copyrighted the
guitar.
crap out of it and was really possessive of it.
Yes, he was.
Yeah. So you're playing infringement too, right?
yes, I am playing the infringement.
Tell us
festival.
your dates.
Oh, here we go. My infringement festival dates are Thursday at 5:45 p.m., August 3rd, at the incredible Birchfield Penny Art Center. Out in front, they have a stage. The Left Hand of Darkness will be playing there.
It's going to be fun, y'all.
I'll also be roaming the grounds, and I'm going to try to sneak into the gallery and play inside the gallery.
Do you have your... You built...
Yeah, I have my helmet.
He has a helmet with amps with speakers in
That's
it.
awesome.
Yeah.
I've never seen anything like that
I'm going to
before.
see if I can get away with that in the Birchfield Penny. We'll see how that goes over. And Saturday at 7 o'clock, August 5th, the Prog Fest in the attic at Mr. Goodbar. I'm going to have 5 of the premier progressive music bands of in Western New York. Blue Shift will be headlining. We also have The Missing Worker, Ishka Bibble, Physical Psychics, and the infamous Left Hand of Darkness will open the show.
The Left Hand of Darkness.
And I will also be present at the Iffy Awards Sunday, 10:30, August 6th at Nietzsche's on Allen Street.
Yeah.
Be there.
Or be scared.
I will be there.
Right.
If I mean, listen.
It's always a
magic
good
happens.
thing for me.
Yes.
I'm gonna be there.
You look so sexy.
You'll be
Lisa.
there.
I love your red dress.
I play
I'll
at
be
the
there to
front.
get my
I play at the
awards. I don't
front
know
bar
about that.
to stares of dumbfoundedness.
That's pretty cool.
Didn't
That's awesome.
Didn't you bring your helmet with you? Didn't I see a helmet with you?
I did
Show
bring it,
everybody.
but
Show
I
everybody.
saw amplifiers here, and I
Yeah, just
There's
show,
lots
show
of
everybody how
amplifiers
it
up
look.
here.
the helmet
Everybody that ain't seen
amplifier.
show
Oh
them
yeah,
how they
show
look.
everybody. Do you have it?
Yeah,
Is
he
it
had
over
it.
there?
Oh,
Ooh, one
I
of
seen it earlier.
one of our-
I was in here.
I want to wear that
one of our
shit.
guests will grab it. It's coming.
Go get it,
Right.
intern.
all right, here it comes. I'm gonna.
This week's
It's gonna walk
Curious.
over here itself. The helmet itself gonna walk over here.
Can never
Pop it in
be
your head.
forgotten. Son, don't you know that
Oh, that looks
Here,
raw.
here it come.
Yeah.
Looks wrong.
Here it come. Here it come. Here it come.
Here it comes.
There we
Here it
go.
comes.
Thank
The
you.
whole
Sweet.
butt.
Thank to our lovely assistants for bringing us.
Welcome to the
Bringing it up nowhere.
Yeah, hold
You
it
just
up so
gave
you
me the
can see it in
model.
the camera. Ooh, there you go.
Cheer.
You can see
That
previous
ghetto, that's that ghetto
episodes
stuff right there.
of the Greg Sterlace show where I'm actually performing
That's
through
true.
this. But
Search
Pam
the
had
archives.
some fine amplifiers here, which I decided to utilize. This is the speaker configuration that I wear on my head so that I am essentially
Mobile.
acoustic because I'm self-contained, battery powered, and I don't need amplifiers. Well, I have the speakers. They
Yeah.
go on my head like so. They don't fit over the headphones too well. But
So
there you have it.
awesome.
Cheer.
That's sweet.
That is sweet.
And I, of course, I made this
All his stuff.
thing because I'm a fabricator. I
It's
fabricate.
True. You
got the
have fixed
blueprints at
many,
home.
I find a need
things of
and I
mine.
make something for it.
You also repair things. You've repaired many of mine. I think every amp up here, except for the amp you played through, you've repaired.
I was like, I saw that. I was like, wow, that's the
L5
first
Lab
amplifier I
Series,
ever owned.
Unbreakable. Unbreakable, bitches, unbreakable.
I bought it with my own money
Nice.
from working at Burger
Please do
King.
My ex
Yeah.
left mine in the attic when he moved to New York City because it's really heavy and he didn't want to take it to New York City.
It's heavy metal.
It's heavy metal and any other kind of heavy you want.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can laugh, you can cry, you can express yourself.
Well, please don't
Hurt
hurt
each
each
other.
other.
Crunch, crunch.
Cheer.
So tell me about this show, the big, like, prog show.
Oh, this is like a thing that I've been doing at Goodbar for infringement for the last 3 years running. And essentially having the same bands,
My,
except you're not playing them. I'm sorry.
I would have, but I think I'm playing 4 times that day.
Yeah. Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Infringement trying to kill me.
And then you have to carry all your stuff up
They
those
said they did
stairs.
that to you on purpose.
Like, trying to kill me.
They told me they did that to you on purpose.
Yeah, they told me at one point I had 16 shows, and I was like ready to curl up in the fetal position.
You did
I do
play
not have
at my
16.
CD release party
I
with
did.
all them witches.
That was
and,
very fun, and I have lots of footage. Pam Swartz, SWARTS. On the YouTubes, tons of footage of you.
It was epic. It was the epic show
All them witches.
of all time.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
It's crazy. There's
Those
like
witches.
there's a popular band now called All Them Witches. What's up with that shit?
I don't know.
You
but
what?
I thought that's what you were talking about.
No, we're
I
not.
know.
There's a local band called,
know that.
and they've been around for quite a
Didn't
while.
Cameron, he moved to Chicago, right?
It-
He did. He moved to
I don't
Chicago.
know.
oh, did he?
Yeah, another
Oh.
great drummer
Whoops.
lost. I couldn't persuade him.
Chicago?
I couldn't persuade him to become one of the minions of the Left Hand of Darkness. And he
Yeah.
left to pursue.
Who's your drummer now? Because you had the awesome Ted Reinhardt who died in a plane crash, which seemed insane to me when I saw it online. I thought it was a crazy joke.
My current drummer is Jeff Janikowski. He's the resident drummer for That Old Goat.
Okay.
And he said, I want to play progressive rock music. And I said,
Oh, there you go.
I've got that music for you.
Yeah.
Actually, he heard my music online and then he came by my house to pick up he's like, I wanted a physical copy of the CD, which, of course I don't have. But he listened to it and he's like, so, he knew, he took lessons from Ted.
Yeah.
And he said, are you doing anything? And I said, yeah, I was thinking about it. And so we started playing and now we got a band. And I'm actually playing with a guitar player for the first time.
Oh, wow.
and
Who's the guitar player?
I call him the Unknown Bill Stanton.
Okay. Unknown Bill Stanton.
Unknown Bill Stanton. Or Ill Bill
Ill Bill.
Stanton.
Okay.
Right.
We'll just refer to him from now on as Ill Bill.
Ill Bill. Ill Bill.
Ill Bill.
Ill Bill 2 and Ill Bill. I need a drummer. I can never find a damn drummer.
He plays more notes on the guitar than just like about anybody I've ever seen. I need like to get like one of those whips, like.
Oh. Some people like that.
Like Devo style?
Devo style. These guys love
Let's get on
Devo.
out.
Are you a Devo fan?
Huge Devo fan.
Oh, there we go.
I want to see them live.
I
They-
saw Devo live in a small club in Santa Cruz, California. It was when no one had the clay pots hats.
Oh yeah.
And before that, they had played in San Francisco like many times, and people were like, "Oh, you got to see this band! You got to see this band!" And that was before like bands had backing tracks, but they did have synthesizers where everything they played by hand. They had like those old school sequencers, They tell us that we lost our tails, evolving up from little sails. I say it's all just wind and sails. Are we not men?
No. We're Devo.
We are Devo. We are Devo.
You know what? My sister was playing my nephew's really terrible music, like "Life is a highway," and I was like, no. So I like put on "Whip It Good." Yeah, I was like, yeah, exactly. I was like, you cannot be playing them this horrible music. You cannot. I don't allow it.
There's like a classic video of them playing on like Saturday Night Live or something, where I think they're doing Jocko Homo,
Right.
and they're like,
Oh, I love that song so much.
But I mean, they have like the dance. They had like the dance moves, and there was like no sequencers. They were all ding 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 ding.
And a lot of people thought their drummer was a drum machine too, but he's just like super precise.
Yeah, and he did the like exaggerated like robot
Yeah.
type
Yeah, movements.
I love their cover of Satisfaction.
Human
That's
drum
one of my favorites.
machine.
I can't get.
Oh, I think that might be what they actually did.
Oh, nice.
I like their cover of Are You Experienced?
Oh, that's good. You turned me onto that.
I am experienced.
Not necessarily beautiful,
Turned 'em
but
on.
mutated. Did. You all need to go Google Devo if you don't know anything about Devo. That's your
Look it
assignment
up.
from the Greg Sterlace Show.
Yeah.
Yes, that's your assignment.
And they were like
Get on it.
a frightening, almost what they would like a neo-punk band when they first started out. Someone's like, oh, they played at the Mabuhay Gardens in 1978. And that was before I was like let out of the house. Like I was not allowed to go to rock concerts, let alone travel to San Francisco.
You were trapped in the house?
Oh,
Trapped
yeah.
in the house.
At, what was it, 10 or 11?
Where did you live?
New concerts. I think my first concert, when I turned 13, I think I was allowed to go to daytime concerts in San Jose.
Oh.
Yeah.
What was everybody's first concert out of curiosity?
Mine
Major
was
one.
Slim Whitman when I was
That's a
like
really
three.
good one.
Sweet, that's a
Yeah.
good one. What was yours?
Public announcement.
Public announcement. Mine was supposed to be Johnny Cash, but the shit hit the fan and I couldn't go, so it ended up being the Ramones and Billy Idol.
I think the first show I ever went to was one that I was playing at.
No, your first, like,
Yeah.
people who you saw on the
Yeah.
TV.
All right. I didn't go to that many shows, but the first one I went to was this heavy metal band called Seven Dust.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sweet.
Is that good?
At the show place?
Good,
All
yeah.
right.
Was that at the
That-
show place?
That was really
That
the
was
first
at
one you
Town
saw?
Ballroom.
Oh, Town
Yeah,
Ballroom.
that was
Okay.
the first
wow.
like real concert.
Wow.
I was like a
Nice.
teenager.
And I'm going to be dated here. My very first concert was Blue Oyster Cult, Cheap Trick, and Pat Travers, 1979, Day on the Green at Spartan Stadium in San Jose.
Oh,
That's a
nice.
good one. That's sweet.
That's a good one.
Yeah, and I think it was like $7.50.
Oh, shit.
Nice.
Really? That would be like
Mine was free.
$70
I still have
for
the ticket
shitty
stub.
seats. Wow. Yours is free? Where
Mine
was
was free.
yours?
LaSalle Park.
LaSalle Park.
Yep, on that big stage on there that ain't using nothing.
I love Public
right now for
Announcement. They're one of my favorites.
One of your favorite? Because they was
Yeah.
nasty, man. They was
'Cause they
singing
what?
nasty songs and stuff.
They don't sing nasty songs,
Uh-huh.
really.
Yeah, R. Kelly was in that band too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, you said you didn't get to see Johnny Cash as the first one, so what
I
was the
didn't.
actual first one? I forgot.
It was Billy Idol and the Ramones.
Oh, that's a really good one.
The
I
best
didn't mean to
one.
gloss
That trumps
over that. That's a
everybody's.
really good one.
You was singing Uptown Girl?
Oh man, the
No,
Ramones.
Billy
was one
Idol,
of my
not
favorite
Billy
bands.
Joel.
I want to
Hell no, I would not go see Billy Joel. I hate that guy.
I want to hear Billy Idol sing that now.
No, he's like
I know you talking about now.
It's a nice day
White
for a white
wedding.
wedding.
Gas, gas,
White
gas.
wedding. It's a nice
Uptown
day to
girl.
start again. Oh, sing Uptown Girl, the white wedding.
That's him. That'd be kind of funny.
Uptown Girl. Yeah. I can't even do it. It hurts. It hurts.
Uptown Girl.
Ooh, it
That's
hurts
just
myself.
hard to do.
Yeah, yeah.
Start coming in, they don't stop
Uptown
coming. You hit the ground and you hit the ground running.
Yeah, so, yeah.
What was your first album you bought with your own money?
My first album? I am not sure. Okay, so this is going to be really embarrassing, but I did that thing, all the albums you owned as a kid.
Yeah.
People are like, you're faking it. But I was a weirdo. Like, I bought, like, lots of... I'm not sure which was the first. I bought Yes albums.
Nice.
I bought Vangelis albums.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know none
He's
of
an
them.
electronic composer. And
The Blade Runner
Yeah,
soundtrack?
Blade Runner soundtrack.
Oh, nice.
I loved synths all my freaking life. I wasn't faking.
Tangerine
yeah,
Dream, maybe?
I did not buy any Tangerine. I did buy some Jean-Michel Jarre, if I
Yep,
said that
yep,
correctly.
yep. Oxygen, maybe?
Yes, yes, and Split Ends. I love the Split Ends. And Robin Hitchcock.
Call me at this number on the screen, you see.
Called Rock Nuts.
You know what I'm saying? Text me that number right there.
Texas Man.
Show all your fan mail to that number.
My first album was
Text.
Maybe some Ryuichi Sakamoto
I had to
or
get Tim on it, but he
Japan?
wasn't the only one on there. I forget what it was.
No.